that Christmas week feeling, and we're back on your screen. Every second day we drop on in like a peppermint scented dream. We've got stories from our week, little wins and tiny fails, some jokes that absolutely land, and some that should have stayed in emails. So grab your cocoa, settle in, let the twinkle lights glow bright. We're chatting about what's new with us and laughing through the night. It's well, I thought it was funny, your cozy holiday crew, where the jokes are sometimes terrible, but the company always true.
Good morning, folks. The time is 8:28 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 26th of December, Boxing Day, or the 27th if you are on the other side of the planet. If you folks are living down under, those folks down under in Australia, it is the 27th for them. I want a big hello for, well, everybody, but a real big hello for that city in Australia, that city called Melbourne, the city with the most group members worldwide. That's right, that's Melbourne, Australia. Folks, I actually want to say hello to everybody, of course. I hope you know that. No matter where you live, I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're members of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. And I'm just glad you're you. And you might be wondering who I am if you've never been here before. And if you have been here before, you're probably tired of hearing me telling you who I am. Anyways, my name is Lee. I'm the guy who started these groups, because we do have two groups. Well, I Thought It Was Funny. And you folks are you, and you folks are freaking amazing. And how do I know that? Well, the part about you being amazing, why would you want to be anyone else anyways? So that's how I know you're you. And the part about you being amazing, well, this community of ours, Well, I Thought It Was Funny, was not amazing until you got here. And it's amazing now, and you're here. So that math is really easy to do, folks. Thanks for being amazing. Cheers to you, folks. And speaking of this community of ours, do you know, between the two groups, now one group has 893,000, the other one has 4,400, over 897,000 members in our community, my friends. That is more people than many cities have population. So as I like to call us, let's say it again. We are the funniest city on the internet. Population us. Funny people in a funny place, making people laugh. Cheers to you and cheers to us. When you make somebody laugh, you make the world better. So like, real big cheers. Oh, say it every day, almost every day at least. I love my coffee. I really do. And today I put a little eggnog in it, just not the alcoholic eggnog, just a little bit of that eggnog from the garden. Tasty. At least I think it's tasty. So, once again, if you do celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas, my friends. If you are in one of the ex-British colonies, and you're probably got Boxing Day happening today, which has turned into basically a shopping day, like a mini Black Friday for folks outside of the United States, right? So I hope you're having a fantastic day, no matter whether you celebrate Christmas or not. And I hope you've had a fantastic month, because we are almost at the end of this month, and of course we're almost at the end of this year. So I hope you've had a good year, my friends. I want to say to all of you, thank you very much for making this a funnier year than it would be without you. If you folks hadn't been contributing to this group, there would be hundreds of thousands of people every day who are not getting as many laughs as they are, because we get that many people here every day. About 400,000 individual visits come to our group, whether they're sharing funny stuff or whether they're just here to see the funny stuff, making the place a funnier place, and that makes me so happy. So thank you to everybody. Cheers again. Another excuse to drink some coffee. Those platitudes aside, but I mean every single one of them. I just want to know what's happening in your day, folks. I'd love to hear a little bit about yourself. Come on, why don't you take a moment to share a photo of, any of your pets if you got them, or all of your pets if you got them. Maybe you got a hobby. Maybe you want to take a picture of something that you think is really cool. Maybe you want to share a picture of yourself. Everything's optional, but I would love to hear about you, my friends. Absolutely would love to hear about you. Why don't you drop a quick note in the comments on this video. Just anything, even as little as how are you doing today. I would love to know how you're doing today. I would love to know more, but I understand that I might be prying, so that's not what I'm trying to do. Folks, what am I doing today? Well, I'll tell you what's going on in our lives right now. We had a great Christmas yesterday. In the morning, we went and visited Wendy's father, and then we came back home. We had a nice, relaxing day. We had a fantastic, fantastic dinner. We do our gift exchange on the day before Christmas. So on Christmas Eve, we had a small gift exchange between the two of us, and the four of us. You got to count the cats, right? But had a fantastic couple of days. It's been a great holiday season. And the more time I can spend with my beautiful, wonderful wife Wendy, the better my life is. So there we go. And on Christmas Eve, we watched our favorite Christmas movie, or one of our favorite Christmas movies, right up there, one or two, A Christmas Story. Love that movie, absolutely love it. Think it's hilarious. Just it's a major award to be able to watch that. So that's what we did then, and of course I said, and then today, being Boxing Day, and I said it is kind of a shopping day it's kind of turned into a shopping day, big sales. Wendy's gone out for a quick jaunt to the mall, and I was not interested at all because it's going to be busy, right? So I'm staying home. I'm going to do a bunch of laundry. I'm sure Wendy won't be out long. Just she goes out, she gets an idea of a couple of things she might want, and then she's right back, right? So that's what's going on. I'm working tomorrow. It's 27th. It is a hockey game, a big hockey game. It's Edmonton Oilers are in town against our Calgary Flames. That's a provincial rivalry, huge rivalry. Edmonton's being a city about 300 kilometers from us, so about 3 hours drive there for you folks in the States. And that's what I've got going. What's happening in your lives, folks? You know, I ask it all the time, and I'd love when you share with us. I had a couple of people reply to the last video when I asked for photos or what's going on in your life. If you share anything. Rose Glad shared a photo of her tree with the advent calendar sweaters that she had knitted. Rose Glad's an amazing knitter. If you haven't seen these videos before, they look amazing. I think that's such a cool idea, such an original idea. And if you look to the right of the tree, you'll see that Santa sweater. Well, that was going on the tree yesterday. So hopefully we can see a photo of that. No pressure, Rose, but I'd love to see a photo of that if you happen to snap one. Next photo is a picture from Michelle Finnerty. Michelle Finnerty shared a beautiful photo here of her Christmas tree and saying, although it's no snow there, they're having a good Christmas, and just what a beautiful, beautiful photo. And my mom reported in from Southern Ontario, Canada, saying they're having a white Christmas, definitely gonna have a white Christmas, and there's a photo of her dog Rufus, my adopted brother. He's such a sweetheart. Thank you so very much, Mom. Thank you so very much, Michelle. Thank you so very much, Rose. And they all wished all of us a Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas back to you folks. Thank you so very much for sharing. And love you, Mom. And love you, Rufus. Folks, why don't you share a little bit of what happened over the last couple of days? I'd love to, I know I'm repeating myself, but please, folks, I want to hear from you. Share some photos. Let us know what's important to you. And hey, I never heard from anybody about their favorite holiday movies for this time of year. Come on, holiday movies or TV shows, please, come on, a little bit. I want to hear a little bit. Come on. What are they? What are your favorites? All right. I don't expect to hear an answer to that because I haven't for the last 3 videos. But anyways, folks, Merry Christmas, Merry Boxing Day, Happy Saturnalia, and happy, of course, Friday, or Saturday. I just hope you're all doing fantastic. And thank you for sharing. Again, I'm going to stop repeating myself. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go on to the next thing I'm going to repeat myself about. And you know what that is? We've got some great featured posts. That's what that is. We got featured posts from, let me get this right here, from myself. That's right. I wrote one. I also use that in my jokes. So, and then from Sue Ocheski and from Rosalie Tolino. So let me bring those up right now. Now this is the one here. I made it up, but I know I'm not the first one to come up with this thought. Boy, is my neighbor going to be surprised. All right, enough of blowing my own horn. Next one is from Sue Ocheski, a name you should recognize. Sue Ocheski shares some of the funniest stuff here, folks. And here is her post. And yeah, I'm not a dog, but it is cold. And the third post is from Rosalie Tolino. Good way to end up sleeping on the couch on the holidays. Thank you, Rosalie. Thank you, Sue. And I'm not going to thank myself because that would be kind of asinine. Folks, thank you for all the funny stuff you share. I mean, you're the only reason why this group has been this successful. You're the only reason why this group is this funny. It's because you're this funny, my friend. So thank you so very much. And now that we've got to here, I'm going to take you to those bad jokes. I don't mean to brag, but cashiers are always checking me out. I made a big mistake challenging death to a pillow fight. I was not prepared for the repercussions. I just found out that my toaster isn't waterproof. Boy, was I shocked. Well, it's Boxing Day today here in Canada and other parts of the former British colonies. And I have to say, I will, of course, be celebrating the traditional way with a 4-round amateur boxing match against my neighbor. I'm addicted to Boxing Day sandwiches. I'm guessing I'll have to go cold turkey. You know, I hope a couple of those made you laugh, right? Well, I hope they all made you laugh, but who bats 100, eh? Gotta say, I wrote one of those jokes, although I'm sure other people have come up with the idea. That's right, the one about the traditional 4-round boxing match. I wrote that. Once again, I'm sure other people have come up with that idea in the past, though. And folks, I want to tell your jokes too. Why don't you send your jokes to jokes@wellitheoughitwasfunny.com, and if I use your jokes, you better believe I'm gonna thank you for your jokes, folks. So send your jokes to jokes@wellitheoughitwasfunny.com. Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellitheoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellitheoughitwasfunny.com. Thank you again, my friends. Thank you for coming here every day. Thank you for sharing all that funny stuff. Thanks for making us, once again, the funniest city on the internet. I hope you're having a fantastic year. I really hope your year's been good. And I hope we've made your year a little bit funnier, because I know you've made my year a lot funnier. And I've been so happy to see the growth in this community of ours. I mean, I'm just shocked that we're just about at 900,000. And I mean, that's incredible. And like I said, the reason we're like that, the reason we're that successful, it's not because of me. It's because you folks being so funny. Thank you, and cheers to you. I think I'm going to be here again in a couple of days. I'll be here again on Sunday. And hopefully you're going to be here. And of course, that Sunday's going to be Monday for those folks down under, those folks in Melbourne. Sorry, I had to throw another one in. Have a fantastic couple of days, folks. If you're out there shopping on Boxing Day, if you're in one of the old British colonies, take care, and don't be rude. Come on, be nice to people. If you get a chance today, make somebody laugh, folks, and please, please, please comment on today's video. At least hit the like button if you can. But comment on today's video, drop a photo or two. We want to talk about you. Let's make this funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. You folks have a great couple of days. We're going to see you again, and keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.